Hello, my name is Tech-Sergeant Wolfe, and today I'm going to talk to you about leadership. Leadership is the action of leading a group of people. I'm going to give you an example today of the group that I lead, known as a Director's Action Group for Director's Call. Our Director's Call is something that I put together quarterly for our director to spread the information throughout the unit. In building a team, the first thing that I look for are these positions: the narrator, my proffer, MC, photographer, our slide setup individual, a room setup individual, and an outliner. I know that when you look at these team performance concepts, whenever you're building a team, you look for things like your creators, your refiners, your advancers, and your executors. However, I like to look for flexers because I know in any of these positions that I like for my people to be spread out and be able to do whatever job is called of them. They're all learn the same job. I know that we don't have any stipulations except for our narrator, and our narrator has to be of a certain rank, and that's the only one that we have. I do, whenever I'm looking at my team, I establish their strengths and their weaknesses. So I look at, are you a good talker or a strong talker? Do you look better? Do you look better in this position? In this position, how do you feel in this position versus that one? I try to give them that. I do know with my position as the outliner, I give that position to also my person that's a manager, because I want that person to schedule with their team in order to have the meetings and the run-throughs and things like that. So they have a constant POC if I'm not available. When I look at my leadership skills versus my management skills, I would say that leaders need to know how to manage. However, managers don't have to learn how to lead, because management is more of a skill set. So when I look at my leadership skills, I know that I am a leader. I would say I'm more of a positional leader, and I say that because the position that I've always worked is close and side by side by the commander. So I have that positional power that, I can say right from the commander's mouth what is to be said. However, I do take on that expert power as well, that expert power and leadership as well, because I am me in my position, but I'm open to change. So I'm not just stuck and I don't want to learn something different. I know that with that, I'm big on communication, because I have that charisma and that personality, and I want to learn more and I want to know more. I don't want it just to be seen as I have the positional power, and so that's how I lead. I want to learn about you. I want to learn what you want out of it. I want to know why you signed up for this position, so it's easy for me to put you in a certain position to help you. So communication is big for me. Same thing with managing. Whenever I give my outliner that management position, I want you to schedule these things. I want you to organize meetings for you guys. I want you to organize how you want it to run, so I know what's easy for you and what flows better for you and what I need to do to accommodate. I'll make sure that you have everything the day of, but how can I accommodate you before then or the day of if there is anything that I need? So that's more so how I utilize my leadership and management skills. I'm more of a open-minded person, and I want to create that open level of playing field for everyone, that you give me the information that you want me to know, and I can give you the information that I want you to know, and we can bounce off each other's ideas. I will say that my environment is always diverse because everything is open. The only thing that we have that stipulation on is the narrator being of a certain rank. However, they can be of any AFSC. We don't have no stipulation of that. I'm in a comm world, so I can always have someone that is just a regular network guy or a cyberspace guy, or someone, guy or gal, or someone who wants a personnelist like myself who's in that position, or we also have contractors that want to do that position. It's an open level of playing field, so my platform is always diverse. We never have those, we always open that for them. I would say that the management concepts that we use, like I said, I'm a person that gives that management role to one of my individuals, which is my outliner, so he or she can provide those POC contacts or networking and utilizing the resources that they can. However, I'm more of an organized chaos person, so the planning, the organizing, and the scheduling I can do, and I'm a big scheduler when it comes to having run-throughs, because I do want to make sure that the day before, or 2 weeks before, we do that run-through, so we know of the limfax that happened, or we know if the sound isn't going to work, or if something isn't happening, because I want to leave it open to where if anything happens, there's always something that can happen, something else that we can put in place just in case. We have to look at the pros and cons, and we weigh those pros and cons of what exactly is going to happen if this this doesn't happen, we measure those outcomes. Time is a big thing too. We always try to get everything for the director into a certain time setting. So I know that the narrator may want to crack jokes, or they want to have that platform, but we have to make sure that everything is, time specific, and it's done in the director's way. We also have that run through with the director so the director can tell us. So when it comes to, leadership and management, you have to be able to me, combine the two with me and leading my group. And I've learned that what I've learned honestly is that I've had to look at my ability to lead and manage, and what am I giving or what am I not showing that I could show, or what do I need to do better in management. And I know for me that I need to be more organized, and I lay that on the line first thing. I'm like, hey, I'm an organized chaos person. However I can help you, I will try my best and my hardest. I'm a motivator, so I motivate my groups to do better, and I want that positive impact on my group. I want them to come back and do it again, or I want them to be like, hey, I want to be the team lead next time. Can you sit back and oversee me? Second and third order effects is always big for me, because I'm always at the what if. When you get up to a level of working just for the commander, if this doesn't happen, what can we do, or what is this going to happen going forward? And I always try to look at the multiple behaviors in the group. So if I can do an overview of all of that, I look at all of my team members, and I look at their behaviors and try to fit them where necessary. Managing and leading is a big thing in our world, especially as personnelists, because we're always in charge of those groups, certain groups and specific groups, and trying to get people together. But it's all about how you manage. It's not necessarily about how you manage or how you lead. To me, it's about personality and just the person that you are and how far you're willing to go. Thank you.